New at 10, a Waukesha man is accused of sex trafficking in several cities, including Green Bay. 34-year-old Cornelius Jackson was found guilty on 4 counts, including sex trafficking by force. Evidence in the trial shows that between 2014 and 2020, Jackson used force and coercion to make female victims engage in commercial sex acts in Waukesha, Green Bay, Milwaukee, as well as other states. Jackson found his victims through dating apps and social media. Victims testified that Jackson strangled them and they witnessed him strangle other victims. He faces up to life in prison and will be required to register as a sex offender.